Hey everybody, Daniel Rubino here with Windows Phone Central. I just want to give you guys a quick look here at the AT&T Nokia Lumia 520, part of the Go phone plan. That's prepaid / pay-as-you-go, depending on how you want to do it. It's new to AT&T, just came out last Friday. The phone goes for $99. That's completely no contract. That's the actual cost of the phone. If you have $99, you can pick this up, walk out of the store, and it is yours. And it's going to make Windows Phone, well, hopefully it'll give Windows Phone at least a boost in the low-cost entry-level market. I'm not going to do an unboxing for you guys because if you've ever got one of these sort of blister packs, they're kind of a nightmare to open. So they're meant to be easily taken from the store as the package, but not to take the phone out from them for security reasons. So I'll spare you that horror. But it's kind of a cool little package. You open it up here and it gives you the phone plans, $60, $40, and your different options. Also available monthly, $15, $25. Over here gives you features of the phone, what's in the box and everything, and here the different software apps and everything's kind of highlighted down here too. So a pretty nice layout, you know, it's kind of cool. You just grab this whole thing, take it home, and you got all your stuff there. That is the 520. It comes in black, of course. It's a nice soft touch. It actually feels really good in the hand. It's a great size. And can't complain there. The AT&T logo is the only branding on this device, as there's nothing on the front. But let me give you a little surprise here. Well, let's see if I can do it. There we go. Yes, this has Tap to Awake. That's because this is running Windows Phone GDR2. That's build 10327, I believe. And it also comes with the Amber update from Nokia. That's their specialized firmware, which enables things like Tap to Awake. Now, this does not have the on-screen clock. The 520 series can't do that for whatever hardware reasons. But you can do the double tap thing, which is kind of a neat way to open up your phone. I really like it. The device, though, you know, it's got a 4-inch WVGA display, no clear black, so you don't get that polarizer effect. So this is sort of the low-end stuff. It is super sensitive, so you can use your gloves in the winter. It also does ramp up to extreme brightness outside if you want to use that as well. There is flip to silence on there, so if a phone call comes in, you just turn it over, and it'll, of course, go quiet. Once again, that's part of the Amber update. In fact, here I'll go through and show you that. So we'll go down to About, and you can see there's your more info, and you can see the build number exactly. It is 10327. And you get storage check. For audio, like I said, all there is here is the flip to silence thing. You can see the delay here a little bit on opening these little subsections. That's because this is running a dual core 1 gigahertz processor, which is a downgrade from 1.5 gigahertz devices. All you get flip to silence. If you know Nokia Lumia devices, normally in this section you also get the Dolby features and preset equalizers. That's not part of the 520, so that is a limitation. This device also has 512 megs of RAM, which means it runs most apps and games out there, but there are exceptions here and there. It has 8 gigs of internal storage, and it does have a micro SD, so you can expand that way. Now, micro SD you can only use for your music and pictures and all that kind of stuff, so you can't install apps or games to it, but still, not too bad. You can see I haven't really installed anything yet, and you have about 4.5 gigs of storage left, which is not a whole lot, but you know, that's what you're getting here with a $99 phone, so can't complain too much. Responsiveness is really good. I don't really have too many complaints about it. You know, it's a great little device. It's powerful. It works for people who need just a straight up phone that can email, text, and run a few apps. This is actually really ideal, especially for that $99 price point, which is very, very competitive for cost. If you go into the camera, you see you got it right there. I mean, it's a camera. It takes photos. It does video. You do get your low lenses and all that kind of stuff too. But you may have noticed there's something missing there. It's because it doesn't have a flash. So it has a 5 megapixel camera on the back, non-BSI, I believe. And there's no flash on board too, so you do miss out on that. But once again, got to cut costs somewhere, sorry. Also, no front-facing camera, so that's something else you're going to lose out on. But overall, it's a cool little device, having a lot of fun with it. We've had a lot of feedback from people who've picked this up and said they absolutely love it. They threw it into their glove compartment to use as a backup phone, and you kind of can't blame them. It does come with everything from Cinegraph, Creative Studio, here Drive, of course. It does here Maps, here Transit, Hotmail, Internet Explorer. Everything is basically on board. You got your panorama, so photo beamer. Nokia really packed on a lot of their apps. It does have Smart Shoot on board, which is pretty good. No word about this is going to get the Pro camera. I really doubt it for obvious reasons. It's pretty low end. But overall, pretty solid device. $99. Comes with the GDR2 update. As you can see in my earlier post regarding the Me profile is now high quality. So that's fixed in here. And you do get the Amber stuff with that tap to wake stuff. Overall, neat little phone. We've reviewed the 520 before, and so we probably won't review it again here. But if you want to head to Windows Phone Central, you can read that review, and we'll do a follow-up post with this one to see if you know, how we like it over the next few days. But there you go. Head to Windows Phone Central for more information. Take care. Bye.